What's up, everybody? Naruto Wave and Lightning Beast. Some random numbers that I can't pronounce because I only know it. Here. Or if you're coming from a main channel, Naruto Wave here. And today's video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be doing with Naruto was half Uchiha and half senju. So for this wave to work, I'm going to put Naruto as Uchiha, Minato as Uchiha, and Kushina as Uzumaki. So without further ado, let's get started. So during the Nine Tails attack, Minato sees the Nine Tails launching his tail beast bomb. Immediately use the Flying Thunder God, or Flying Rising. Once he sees that Obito's once he senses that Obito's right behind him, he immediately tries to hit him with the kunai. But during that, he sees that the masked man, Obito, have a Mangekyo Sharingan. Because the pattern that looked like. After you seen this, he immediately teleports away, wondering what that was, what type of Mangekyo was that. With Obito following him, you realize that he has two powers, but you don't know how to counter both of them. Minato getting ready to launch another attack. After he's phased through Obito, you realize how to stop his jutsu. Minato throwing his kunai that was holding teleports into a fighting stance. With his left arm holding his kunai and the right arm on his side. Minato rushing at Obito, spinning around, slicing at Obito with his hand, throwing kunai perfectly up in the air. And once he sees Obito had done it, Minato instantly threw his kunai away. But this time he realized that Obito, or the masked man, had used his space-time jutsu to take away the kunai. So he is fighting powerless. With Obito taking a moment to talk, saying how Minato you messed up badly for all your failures in life. Minato having a smile on his face, telling the masked man he knows all of his failures in life, but one thing he will not fail, and that will to protect his family. After he said this, Minato immediately teleports to kunai right behind Obito, slamming Rasengan into it. With Minato forming the contract seal, and a different seal where he can take Obito's chakra away, taking pretty much most of it, except for some for Obito to use Kamui to get out of there. Now once Obito runs away, Minato instantly teleports to where Kushina is, saying if she's alright. Kushina telling Minato that she'll be okay. Just protect the village. Minato doing the same thing as he did in the original. This time with a lot more stamina or chakra. Minato having more chakra than what he had in the original. Using the seal that I'm going to take off of Rami X. It's a good seal. For this what if. Using the seal for him to basically take the Nine Tails chakra and be able to split it into Naruto and Kushina, with Minato giving Naruto some of his chakra and also some of Obito's chakra on accident. Now the seal have a cost. The cost is the sacrifice from the user. So if the user really hates someone, but their lifelong mission was to do one thing, after they complete that, they can sacrifice their life. Since Minato, knowing this condition, he sacrificed his right arm. So we're gonna have a time skip of 4 years. With Naruto being 4, Konoha is rebuilt. With also trying to convince the other elder that Minato isn't suited for the Kage position due to him letting the person who attacked the village escape. Just for a reason to say that if it wasn't for Minato, the whole village would have been destroyed. He decided to keep the balances of the villages in check. And also give us a upper hand for splitting the Nine-Tailed Chakra in two. The other Leaf members agreeing to this. Ruben telling also that next time he tries to make a ridiculous claim that Minato isn't suited for Hokage, that maybe you should go out to war. Or are you still going to be scared like how Lord Second, like when Lord Second sacrificed his life for us? Lonzo doing this, taking that from Ruzen, tells his Foundation members to assassinate the third Hokage. With Minato telling Kakashi that he should be relieved of his duty from Anbu. He wanted Kakashi to train Naruto someday. If Naruto hasn't already surpassed it, both of us. Kakashi laughing about this idea. Telling Minato that by the time Naruto had already surpassed both of them, it might be no old age. Minato telling Kakashi that they shouldn't be talking about old age just yet. Plus, Naruto still got a long way of growth to happen. Now later that day, Minto decides to stop by Fugaku, or his older brother, house and have a little family gathering. But Fugaku saying how since Naruto is the first ever half-breed of an Uchiha and Senju, that he should be trained right away. Minto saying that he should be trained when Naruto enters the academy. With both of them arguing, we shift our perceptions to Kushina and Mukoku. And talking about how their sons are in. They expect that both Fugaku and Miso is having an argument by now. And that Naruto and Sasuke is either trying to challenge each other to some ridiculous match or trying to challenge Itachi to a ridiculous match. Now, with Naruto and Sasuke, they have an argument about who's stronger. So who's faster? Well, in fact, who's the better ninja? During this argument, Itachi decides to have a great idea for them to challenge each other in a match. But it's not going to be a fighting match. Since they playing about who's better ninja, that ninja isn't all about strength alone. Ninja need more than just strength. And this, Sasuke challenged Naruto into a race that around the Uchiha compound. When Itachi hearing this, he said that he will, like to watch over them just in case they don't get hurt or anything. After they hear what they have to do, they have to run all the way around the Uchiha compound back to this spot. Well, they run. With Naruto having more chakra, he focused on speed alone, and he don't pace himself. Since Sasuke knowing that he had less chakra than Naruto, he's focused on pacing himself. Now, the halfway point, both Naruto and Sasuke are sorry, Itachi seeing this, feel that they should eat for right now. With Itachi giving them some rice balls. After both Naruto and Sasuke fills up on energy, they start back up again. With Naruto being Sasuke by min 30 seconds. Now, the next race is who can climb the tree the fastest. Once both of them are already, they both started climbing. About halfway there, Sasuke realized a trick that you can use to climb the tree faster. Instead of focusing on climbing up a single branch, you should have one of his arms go for the next branch, and his legs jumping off of the other branch. And once you try it the first time, you realize that it is a good technique to use. Also saying this, tries to do the same thing but fails. Now after that is over, with Sasuke being Naruto by 2 minutes, the argument that Fugaku and Minto had already had was over, because Fugaku asked Minto that if the story were true about that masked man, then Naruto and Sasuke need to get stronger, just that they won't be attacked. So if this masked man was able to use the space-time ninja to move around, so his Mangekyo Sharingan ability, so that he can face through objects, they need to get stronger and faster, as fast as they can. Minto eventually agreeing to this. Fugaku asked Itachi if him and Shisui can train Naruto and Sasuke. With Naruto and Sasuke being trained that next day. Because of their training regimen, Naruto and Sasuke unconsciously awakens the Sharingan at the age of 4. But since they don't know how to use it, it's not activated. It's not activated for very long. Now after 2 weeks of just doing conditioning, push-ups, sit-ups, just trying to get their strength up. Also on chocolate control. They think that they're ready for them to have their own teacher, with Shisui teaching Naruto because of the speed difference between them. Also with Itachi teaching Sasuke because of the strength difference. Now, after both of them concluded who they're going to be training, they telling them that you don't have a time skip of 3 years, with both Naruto and Sasuke being 7 years old. Now, at 7 years old, Naruto can have his Sharingan open for a long period of time. So that's Sasuke. Also, carrying a sword on his back, similar to like how Shisui is using the Uchiha Halo dance, which is where he put fire infinity through his sword, slicing down it, creating more of that diagonal line with just pure fire traveling over a certain period of time. So his body flicker It's almost as good as Shisui. With Shisui, he can make 100 mirages. Since Naruto can only make one mirage after using body slick them. So he focused on trying to get his speed up too. No, both Naruto and Sasuke entering the academy. Naruto realized that if he trained at the academy and with Shisui, he can eventually get faster and stronger. So Sasuke realizing the same thing. So them both eager to train their hardest at the academy. And also trying to see who is the strongest out of both of them. With Sasuke having living up to Itachi's name, and Naruto having living up to Minato's name. So after 2 weeks of the academy, Minato decides to teach Naruto something that Naruto can perfect. That is the Shaolin Jutsu. Also, it's the Fireball Jutsu. If Shisui never taught him that, Naruto was saying that he knows how to do the Fireball Jutsu. And also how to use the Dragon Slam Jutsu and the Uchiha Halo Dance Jutsu. And with Minato being extremely happy because those are some high level ninjutsu that Naruto can perform. After Naruto in just 2 hours perfected the Shaolin Jutsu, he realized quite quickly that Shaolins are meant for training. So at the academy, each of the academy students are given a test, more like a race. This race is to run around the school and hitting targets with your kunai. With Ruka's saying that the highest score, the fastest time, the highest score was up 10 score, and with the timing being 32 seconds, no, 35 seconds. This was from Itachi Uchiha. Also whispering to Sasuke that he should do better than Itachi. Sasuke giving Naruto a weak punch. Naruto said that he'll go first. Naruto and his synchronized runs, with Naruto hitting all synchronized, but in there in 45 seconds. Sasuke telling Naruto that he shouldn't be praising himself or something for 45 seconds. That's pretty slow compared to Itachi's. Sasuke's saying that he'll go next. Hitting all the targets, but making it in 46 seconds. Naruto asking Sasuke if that was his full speed. Naruto wasn't even running at full speed. He was focused on the targets. So after that, after each academy students went having a little break, they having taijutsu test. With Naruto challenging Sasuke. People, with all the academy students, knowing that this will be a really good fight. With half of the class going for Sasuke and the other half going for Naruto. With the 2 leaders of the cheering squad being for Sasuke, Sakura, and for Naruto, Ino. Now everybody, where I'm gonna be ending off this video. Sorry for it being quite long, because I'm trying to like cool down my tongue because that like burns. If you come from my channel, please check out my other channel. Link will be down in the description below. And vice versa. Without further ado, I can't speak. So this is Naruto with signing off.